In the last video we deal with the aromaticity of compound, and in this video I am going to tell you about the anti-aromaticity of the compound. Anti-aromaticity is the exactly opposite to the aromaticity, and this was first coined by Professor Breslow in 1965. So let me write that, Professor Breslow in 1965. According to the rules of anti-aromaticity, that is Haeckel's rule, the compound must fulfill the four different conditions, and that conditions are like this. The first condition is the compound must be cyclic in nature. The second condition is the compound must be planar. The compound must be planar. Third condition is the compound must be conjugated, and the fourth condition is the compound must contain 4n pi electrons. If you compare these four conditions with aromaticity, one can notice that the fourth condition is different as compared to the aromaticity. In aromaticity, it is 4n plus 2 pi electrons, but in case of anti-aromaticity, this is 4n pi electron. If n is 1, then this value will be 4 pi electrons. 4 pi electrons. If n is 2, then we will get 8 pi electrons. Similarly, we can go ahead and we can put the value of n equal to 3, 4 and so on. If n is 3, this will become 12 pi electrons. Now let us take the classical textbook example of cyclobutadiene. Let me draw the structure like this. It is cyclobutadiene. Let me write the name of this compound, cyclobutadiene. Let us check whether this compound fulfills four different conditions or not. Now this compound is cyclic, this compound is planar, this compound is conjugated because this compound contains double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond character. So here in this compound we have 4 pi electrons because 2 pi bonds, so 2 into 2 is 4 pi electrons, and if we put n is 1, so this will become 4 pi electrons. So according to Haeckel's rule for anti-aromaticity, this compound is anti-aromatic. Now let us take another example. We can put the three-membered cyclic compound with one lone pair of electron and one carbon-carbon double bond. The name of this compound is cyclopropyl anion. Cyclopropyl anion was first experimentally explored by Professor Breslow in 1967, and this particular research was published in the International Journal of American Chemical Society. In the same year. Now let us check whether this compound is fulfill these four conditions or not. So this compound is cyclic, this compound is planar, Now let us check whether this compound is conjugated or not. Now we can have this lone pair of electron, that is negative charge, and we can delocalize this negative charge in this three membered ring like this. So we can write the resonance structure of this compound like this. So now in the next resonance we have negative charge on these carbon atoms, and this indicates we must have double bond at in between these two carbon atoms. Now we can again delocalize this lone pair of electron in this way, and we can have the negative charge on this carbon atom in the next step. So we can write the next resonance structure for this compound. So we must have the negative charge over there and the carbon carbon double bond over there. It means that this compound is conjugated cysteine. And now if we count the pi electrons in this particular compound, so we have one double bond and two electrons. So it means that this compound contains 4 pi electrons, and therefore this compound fulfills all four conditions, and due to this compound is anti-aromatic anti-aromatic in nature. Now let us take the interesting example in case of the anti-aromaticity. Let us draw the structure like this. Now we can put the double bonds over there. So we have 8 carbon atoms. It is cyclic compound, and we have 4 double bonds in this compound. So name of this compound will become cyclooctatetraene. Let me write that, cyclooctatetraene. Now let us check whether this compound fulfills all these four conditions or not. This compound is cyclic, no doubt about it. Now we have to check whether this compound is planar conjugated or not. Now while considering the conjugation, this contain alternate double bond, single bond, double bond character, and we have 4 pi bonds. So it means that this compound contains 8 pi electrons. So it seems to be the anti-aromatic. But if you see the criteria 2, that is planarity of this molecule, this compound will not remain in the same plane due to the instability, and it may change its geometry like tube shape geometry. So we can have the structure like this. The structure will become like this. So this is tube shaped geometry. It means that this compound, even though this is cyclic conjugated and it contains 4n pi electron, that is 8 pi electron, but it is not planar, and that's why this compound is not anti-aromatic, but instead of that this compound is non-aromatic. Non-aromatic. Non-aromatic.